Hey everybody, I have an idea. I found a screwdriver without a handle. It had a little handle like this, I'm sure. And somebody took a hammer to it and smashed the handle. So now all you're left with is a metal rod, flathead screwdriver, missing handle. So I thought we would 3D print a handle for this. Not anything that needs to last an industrial lifetime, but something I can put on here to use this maybe as a poker or a smacker or just a long screwdriver. That'd probably be good for doing carburetors, right? See how flat it is? I don't know. Let's go inside and Tinkercad some handles. We got a couple measurements to take. Got nubs on here. Let's see what we can make. This is just going to be an extra tool with a handle on it so that if I do decide to use it, maybe camping as a poker, just poking things with it. Sometimes you want to clean something out. I'm going to put a handle on here so it doesn't hurt my fingers, okay? So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to build this rod, this screwdriver, as a negative space. I'll show you what I mean. So we're getting a measurement of this cylinder, 4.6. Did y'all see that? I'm in Tinkercad, new project. I got a cylinder. We're going to click on a node so that we get these measurement fields in here. We're going to type in 4.6. Tab, hit the tab button, and 4.6. And it's still a perfect cylinder. See there? Now the next one, I'm actually going to put these little wings in my negative space. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm putting them in there. I mean, really, the width is like 0.7. I mean, the thinness? So we're going to just grab a cube. We're going to call this one 0.7. See what I'm doing here? And this is going to go in my handle. So now, oh, I'm trying to do this so you all can watch. And I'm not doing a very good job. We're going to call this 6.5. So we're going to find another node. That starts at 20 millimeters, so we know that's what I want. We're going to make it small, 6.5. Pew. And we are going to align these, align it to the cylinder. See what I did? I clicked on the cylinder while I had everything selected. Click the align tool, and then I clicked on the cylinder, and that notchy piece came out. Now look at that. Whoa. I've just made the negative space of this. Yeah, there's more on top. You know, it would look a little taller, like this. But I'm not worried about that now. First thing I'm going to do is just fitment. All right? So we're going to take another shape. A cylinder. It could be anything at this point. This is the second take I've done of this. So you'll see in a minute what we're doing. So I've grabbed a polygon. Let's give it some sides. I mean, that might be a neat handle right there. We're going to select all. And I'm going to hit the align tool. I'm going to hit the part that I want that to go to. And you can see in the preview, that's going to drag that over to there. And I'm going to do it one more time just in case. Oh yeah, it moved. And now look. That thing is centered right there. Okay, now I'm just going to do a little chunk. You know why? Because all we need is for fitment. All we need right now is just fitment. So if you look at this piece, that's just a little piece of 3D print. I'm going to print it out and I'm going to make sure my hole fits on there. It needs to be snug. I don't want to hammer it on. I don't think this is strong enough to hit with a hammer. Let's export this. I've already got one on the desktop. I'm going to replace it with this one. We'll open up Bamboo Studio. Looks like I crashed anyway on the first one. See, it's round. Look, it's a little cylinder. We'll delete that one. And this is how I like to import a file. Just grab it from the desktop. And look at that. It's got a hole and everything. We're going to print that out. So let's slice it. Default settings. I don't know what that white line is. Anyone know what that is? Comment it down in the bleep bloops. I love these cutaways. You can see how the printer thinks this file should look. So, looks like it's going to take probably 6 minutes to print, 12 minutes total time. Because YouTube says that you like this. We are back. We've got our print. Looks like that. Looks a little small to me. But we're going to try it on here for the first time ever together. Oh, it's too small. Okay, very exciting. Try number 2. It's getting dark in here. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this. It's looking good. Ooh, it fits over the circle nicely. It's a little loose maybe. And it goes right on the tabs. Near perfect. Hey, yeah. Well, it went down there. I don't know if you can see this. Gah. Videos. Alright, so it's on. I've got a basic hole design that I like. Do you hear that? Just hit it on your dining room table. Just whack it. Yeah, it went down pretty far. Now I'll never get it off again. So now let's design something cool that's bigger using that hole design. And we'll play around. We'll see what we get. So now the hole is done. We don't really need that piece. This cutout is exactly how I want it to fit, nice and tight. Now we can build anything we want. We can make a cylinder. Maybe it's smooth on top. Look, you got to mess around with Tinkercad. Right? Something like that. And in Tinkercad, you can... Oh, that doesn't fit. In Tinkercad, you can add and subtract all day with pieces. Now, I don't know what I want it to look like. Really, you don't know what you want the handle to look. Well, no. I don't want it to look like that. So I'm just going to make a radius. Soften that thing up a little bit. And that's it. We're going to have 2 of them. We're going to make 2. I'll just see how they feel. All right. Now this won't slide on without the hole in there, so I lengthen the hole a little bit. We're going to select 2 pieces. I'm going to align. Before you do anything, click on the piece you want it to lock to, and that piece will come over to there. Now it's perfectly centered in the middle of that handle. Let's do the same here. Click and drag. We're going to align. We can click on this one. Boom. It's going to put the hole perfectly centered in there. All right, we'll print them out. We'll see how they look. I got another idea. We're going to duplicate this one. We're going to turn it. Ah, see? Simple dimple. I like it. We're going to print these and just see how they feel in the hand. Right. So here's what we got. We got this weird little thing. It doesn't hurt when held. We got this one, also weird, but also doesn't hurt when held in the hand. Now what I really liked about these prints are these down at the bottom. They perfectly copied the shape of the base of this thing. Look at that one. All the different bumps on it, because this has bumps on it. What kind of support is this called? I don't remember now. Funny supports. So the hole is exactly the same as what we did on here, so it should fit. And you can see I got my glue ready. I think I'm going to go with the orange one. That kind of looks like something from Doctor Who, doesn't it? like them both. But since Doctor Who is so cool, why wouldn't we use this one? Now, it's not slipping on easily. Every print is different. And when I tried this one on, it may have still been warm right off the printer bed, and I may have been able to slide it on there easier. But I think it'll give for the most part. I just gotta jam it on there. You know what I mean? Oh, it's on. It's on all the way. Look at that. I don't know how else to explain it. Oh, don't stab yourself when you're doing this, kids. Look at that. I'm going to put a little glue in there, and it's going to be good as gold. And I've got this free-flowing glue. It's the thin viscosity. I'm just going to put that in there and let it dry. I don't care to use any speed dry on there. It doesn't bother me if it dries fast or not, because I'm just going to dump it in there and let her roll. And that should just pretty much be what this tool is forever. Hardly a screwdriver, more like a pick, right? Oh, this is going to get messy. Right on my toolbox. Oh, look at that. See, I'm using the screwdriver to wick it down in that hole. And it went, plenty of it went in there. That's just fantastic. We'll let it dry. We'll just balance it there. Vicariously. It's going to fall over if I gently nudge anything around here. So we're done. I just cleaned the nozzle off of this thing. Gross. Look at that. Clean your nozzle tips. And put some gloves on. Don't do it with your bare hands. This stuff will stick. Okay, we're done. Thanks for joining me. Let me know in the comments which one you think is best. And don't forget to hit the like button. Love you guys. Bye.